Peace, top of the rainbow, you all. This is me, your host, LaQueer, host of Topics of Cancer, where we talk about queer topics all the queer time. Why? Because we need to. Giving you the bird's eye view of the world through the eyes of the Cancerian perspective, as it should be. So, let's go. Happy Saturday to you all. I know I'm a bit behind and I had some things I had to orchestrate. I try to keep everything consistent within my life, and I do say try. However, there's things in life that is more important to get things that are more important done, if you understand what I'm saying. I just again want to thank all of you listeners who have tuned into faithfully. I do thank you for your remarks, your comments, whether good or bad, because in everything the light touches is our kingdom. So I do thank you for that as well. I just want to say happy birthday to anyone who is celebrating a birthday today. I do not want to say the birthday month because everybody deserves to celebrate their special day on their special day. So, yes, we can go about the month. However, if today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. You are one of the luckiest ones to have a birthday on the weekend. And if you're celebrating it with your family, with your friends, with your dog, your spouse, whomever, I wish you good tidings and many, many more. So I am recording from my home today. As yesterday, if you notice, I had to take care of some business and it did not go the way that I planned it to go or I foreseen it to. However, thankfully for my mate had me to just, tell myself to just calm down. And what I kept hearing in myself was I was afraid. And what I was afraid of was not being the authentic person that I am. And I had to question myself that because I said, how can I not be the authentic self of whom I am if I am already being my authentic self? And let me help you out with that understanding. So there were some things that I had to get taken care of. And I said, okay, if they get done in this certain amount of time, I still have time to make it to where I need to be. However, it didn't happen that way because there was something else that impeded it. Now, once everything in the situation was under control, I came back and had a reflection and said, you know what? I can continue on the rest of my day as I would normally. However, there was that inner me, okay? Not the enemy. Remember, there's two differences. We have those two inside of us. We have an enemy and we have an inner me, okay? We have the inner me and the enemy. There we go. Anyway, so what I said to myself was, you know what? Why? I asked that question on why. And the reason in its totality came out to be for the fact that it was going to have me look good, okay, with effort. Okay, I'll take that back. It was going to make me look good with effort. However, I said that if I'm already looking good, feeling good, and doing what it is that I intended to do with the pure intention, I do not need to look the part because I'm already the part. And so I decided to just sit back and take that time and said, you know what? I'm just going to just call today a day. I got everything I needed to get done. Now I can center myself and get stuff adjusted. What I mean by that is there may be things that come up into our life that once we can get them taken care of, that's why I truly believe that there's a design plan, path, in time or season, however you look at it, where things are to happen. It's when we force those things in areas where they do not need to exist or do not fit, is when we begin to have issues and stress and problems that happen within our lives. So what I said to myself during that era was, You know what? As I kid you not, as sure as my name is my name, I heard something said, no, today you got everything done. You would still have to go back. You would have to rush through it, and I would not feel complete. I would not feel whole because it was not part of the design plan or design order. We don't know what our design plan or order is. However, there is a distinct connection with it that lets us know we are on the design path. And that's a difference. It's when we force and manipulate things to work in a way that is beneficial for either party, us or the other person, whomever that may be, is when we start to have struggles and issues. Now, I got everything I needed to get taken care of yesterday. I was able to actually get those things done. And let me tell you this, and I had this thought today. Identity theft is a beast. It is so degrading when you have to prove who you are because somebody else did not want to be who they wanted to be. And that is just so, it's just sad. And we have to think now, and this is what I came to the understanding, is the state of the world we live in is by unfaithful and untrue people. And I'm not speaking about, cheaters, well, yeah, I'm speaking about cheaters, liars, and thieves. But it's because of those that we are now suffering from the sins of our fathers because people decided that they wanted to take the easy road. Now there's more precautions, certain measures that we have to take to orchestrate within our life that was designed to make us be easy. But now there's more that we have to do because people are getting more canning, more smarter. I mean, even on LinkedIn, you have to watch out because people are trying to get you for jobs. You have to watch out for emails to make sure you look close by. Like it was never this tough. However, people are just so consumed in themselves and self-centered in a negative way that they make it hard for people who are self-centered in a happy, positive way that just want to do things the way that they're designed to do it and just get through life as good as they can. And I was sitting thinking about that and said that this world was just as corrupt as it is, and we continuously say we want to make a change or a difference, and it truly starts within ourselves. And I say that from being a person who has to deal consistently whenever I go or do anything from this day forward, and this has been happening for years. It's a struggle for me just to open accounts, close accounts, call accounts, set up. I have to ask 3 or 4 or 5 different type of questions that I don't even remember. And I have to really think about it. So, I mean, I got things written down on notepads and iPhones and ePhones and all of that mess because somebody decided that they wanted to be lazy and take my identification. Or somebody decided that they wanted to overextend themselves with my gratitude and want to take it as their own. And that's really messed up. And for those of you who are going through any themes of identity theft, and it may not be, some is more deeper than others, I just want to tell you that there is light at the end of the tunnel to continue on fighting and continuously doing excuse me, to continuously doing what it is that you do. Because let me tell you this, nice people do not get ahead in life, but the honest ones do. And I believe that there's a difference because everybody can play nice and be nice, but to be honest, takes integrity, takes responsibility, and self-respect for yourself. And not a lot of people have that. So for those of you who are those type of people that is doing things with the correct intention and the integrity and moral values that you have, it will all pay off in the end. Because let me tell you this, those that have to work hard to pretend to be hard are the ones that are going to be at the bottom of the barrel in the end. Well, I do want to say I thank you for tuning in to my podcast again. As I always say, that if there's anything that you have to talk about, I would love to talk about, you can always, excuse me, you can always connect with me via TikTok, or you can hit me up on my website, which is unapologetically aware. No, I take that back. I gotta make some changes because people decide to take over. I'm serious. It's so much I have to go through just to get through to be who it is that I am. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But anyway, you can look me up on TikTok as LaQueer, or it's pronounced LaQueer. Any LaQueer that you see on there, you will see my face and you will notice that it's me. Send me a DM. Let me know what's going on in your life. If you have been a victim of identity theft, send me a message on this Spotify Live. Share it out with your friends. And just always remember that if nobody ever told you, I love you, we love you. And always remember that you can always be you, be true, unapologetically. Until next time, this is your host, LaQueer. You have been listening to Topics of Cancer, the queer perspective, where we talk about queer topics all the queer time. Why? Because we need to, giving you the bird's eye view of the world from the Cancerian perspective, as it should be. So, all is well.